for your time. We're all very nervous as it's our first one, so.
Okay.
So why Bad Blood and real productions? Real productions is how it works. Film reels are often more traditional ways of showing films and storing films. And as we are modern students using modern technology, we like to bring that more traditional element into our projects. And we hope that this would reach out to our potential target audience. Bad Blood, it's not Taylor Swift.
I get that.
The actual definition for Bad Blood is... I'm shaking so bad.
Right, just take a deep breath. Just do what you've done, okay? Forget who we are. Just be confident with what you've done.
The definition of Bad Blood is two parties who have had long past disputes. And we hope that our audience will know this, although they may not. But still, Bad Blood, it gives a hint at conflict. So this is us. I'm Sky, this is Catherine, and this is Molly. We did have a fourth member, but she's dropped out.
Or retrade action. The genre can be very flexible. Things such as crime, superheroes, and many other things can be included into the action genre.
So the plot idea, we've got our inspiration from the Netflix series Power and the 2014 film John Wick. We took the idea of drug lord and dealer from Power and the idea of a lawyer hitman from John Wick.
Riley Davies. Here you can see one of the main characters. This character is 26 years old, and we felt that this would be a good age for him to be, to help show the audience just how successful he can be in the area of work. He is a notorious drug dealer with zero emotion, yet little does he know he's being watched.
The twins, Taylor and Charlie Johnson. Though the twins are both 21 years of age, they're not as similar as you might think. While Taylor is very confident, more dominant, Charlie's very laid back, quiet. They're both really good at what they do, both hitmen. And the one thing that they have in common, which is the most important, is to avenge their late father who was slaughtered by Riley Davies.
At the moment we're still undecided on the location, but as you can see we've been doing some research and we decided on some underpasses where they're going to meet, and also some plain bedrooms where they're going to be shown getting ready in the opening 2 minutes.
Our target audience is males, typically aged 16 to 34, although this is very stereotypical. We've done some research into it, and there's actually proof that testosterone levels rise when watching action movies. It's common sense that testosterone and males go hand in hand, even though females do have it, but it often brings out the little boy in them.
We did a survey monkey and interviews with Louis Price, Mr Macaulay, Mr Tomei, Mr Casanova and Mr Roberts. The results show that people expect young teenage males and adult males to prefer action movies to women. This could be due to women possibly preferring soppy romantic films.
Our contributions. We've all discussed it together, we've all finalised it together, but we have led in different aspects. For example, Catherine found our location. I will be leading the editing. I did the interviews, the survey, and I'm in the middle of doing our plot list. Characters, we all came up together. You did full plot
and half the presentation.
And half of our presentation. Thank you for your time. Any questions? We'll be happy to answer.
Do you want to start being so we said it all last time?
I thought it was really good, girls, actually. I know you're nervous, but you know, you went through the nerves and you ended up doing a really good presentation. I love the name Real Productions. I thought that was fantastic.
The justification was good.
Yeah, and actually that's the whole point there. You know, it was brilliant. What I would say is some of your judgments are quite stereotypical and you've assumed a lot of things. Your approach is from maybe 20, 25 years ago when you're assuming that women don't like action films. What I would have done is interview the same amount of men as you do women and change the whole approach, because actually you could make this film even better than it already looks and actually have a lead character being women. You know, why does it have to be men? Could we not have a strong female lead character here? And that's the only thing I would probably potentially look at, you know, try and actually flip it completely the other way and going alongside, you know, having a strong female lead to try and, you know, change that target audience. Something like that.
I liked the characterisation again. Thought you thought through those. It's going to be very interesting when you. Are you going to actually film this clip? Oh, so you're going to get up as a men?
No, we've
We've got a cast.
We've got a cast.
We've got a cast in mind.
Excellent. Like the inspiration, like the link that you made with those two, I don't know whether they're series or films, but whatever. Like the idea about the testosterone and what you were saying there, but again, pick up on Mr. Roberts' point, it's, you know, that it's not a valid survey, it's teachers, you've got to get a wider audience. But I really, really liked the link between the name and what it was. And actually, despite you saying you were nervous, and you were, you got over that, and that in itself is something to be proud of. It really is. So I thought it was very, very good. I thought, and I've been doing this now for a number of years, it's the best location I've seen. Thought it was excellent. If you can film and get, because if you went under that underpass and you got some lighting in there, I don't know how you could do it. It could be brilliant. Thought the location's excellent.
All I would add is, I don't think you really explained what was going to happen in the first 2 minutes. Like, we know who the characters are going to be, but we don't know what's going to happen, like what you're actually going to produce. And following on from sort of the casting, really, you've just got to make sure the location's great. You've got to make sure that your actors can carry off being a drug lord and 2 hitmen. In the way they're dressed, because I know you've done research into costume as well, you've just got to make sure that they can carry it off.
So we don't give too much away. The first 2 minutes are going to be them getting ready to meet, and then the last few seconds are going to be them actually meeting at the location, which is the important. So we're going to show them that the 2 hitmen with them loading the guns.
But Sir's right,
Yeah.
you've got to get that nailed, otherwise the location won't have the same effect. Be interesting.
Yeah. And that's what you can do now.
Yeah.
You've got the
Really
idea,
good.
so now
Yeah.
focus on
Yeah.
the specifics to make it look really, really good, creative and effective. Well done.
Yeah, well done,
Good.
girls.
Well done.